Hi, I'm Amy. I'm Desiree.
I'm Robbie. And I'm Brandon.
And I'm Robin.
Today's the big day. You guys are at your graduation ceremony. Well, what are you going to do now? You going to go to college? You going to get a job? Well, I propose you join the Air Force. What is your name? Your name is a link to your legacy. And that legacy starts with the first few steps. Your first biggest step is, what are you going to do right now? CNNmoney.com says 45% of the entire workforce is not happy with their job. Why is that? Because they messed up this point right here. They made a bad decision at this point. They got themselves into debt. They took a job for paying bills, supporting family, whatever the case may be. Maybe they didn't do anything. But right now you have the choice to join the military, go to college, do whatever you want to do. I want to tell you guys, joining the Air Force is going to be the best bet for you. You have education and experience waiting for you. You have money and finance, retirement, and your health and fitness is going to play a big factor when you get out. College can't prepare you for life, but the military can. So let's talk about the first important thing, why everybody is here. Education. What is it that the Air Force offers that college does not? Well, you go to college, you may or may not have the funding from your parents. You may or may not have a scholarship. So the payment is going to come from you. Well, the Air Force provides 100% of tuition assistance. So all you got to do is pay for books, calculator, and a pencil. And you're good. As per the Air Force Education Center, we spent $164 million on degree planning, degree certification, and extracurricular education. What does that mean to you? You can earn a 4-year degree in as little as 3 years, if you're motivated. Not to mention the experience you're going to pull out of the military as well. You can join the military, do your job, and transition right into the outside world. It's pretty easy stuff. You can't get that in college. So besides education, what else is it? What else is in there for you? Money and finance. You're collecting pay when you're in the military. You don't do that in college. Mom and Dad, you're not going to support you your entire life. So you're going to collect your base pay. Where are you going to live? You can live in the dorm colleges, in the college in the dorm, or you can join the Air Force and get paid for living off base, or have free cost to live on base. That's your choice. You also get money for food if you join the Air Force. You don't get that in college. So you're getting paid just to do your job and to go to school. You're not going to get that in college. So besides education, besides money, what is the new standard for transitioning to the outside world? What is everybody focusing on? Well, for the Air Force, it's fitness and health, because they know how important it is. College cannot prepare you for the outside world like the military can. When you try to transition to the outside world, according to the CDC.gov website, 1 in 3 people are obese. This is becoming a bigger and bigger factor for those employers that are seeking their new hires, because they want to maintain a professional image without compromising any insurance paperwork. So you join the military, you become strict regimen plan, you have all your nutrition values met, you're able to go to school when you need to go to school, you'll be set. You make the transition to the outside world, you won't have no problem. So now that you have all the information that you need to make your decision right now, let's do some recap. College will prepare you for a job. There's no doubt about that. You'll get your degree, you'll be special, just like everybody else. But the military will help you transition into something more. It'll prepare you for your life. It'll prepare you for any circumstances that you're going to come across. You can even stay in and get retirement. You can retire at 20 years. You can't do that in a normal job. Education and experience will take you all the way. Money and finance, there's people out there to provide resources for you, train you in how to manage your finance. According to youngmoney.com, some of the main issues for people nowadays, especially students, is financial mismanagement. They don't know how to save their money. They haven't been directed how to do it. They do impulse shopping. Well, the Air Force trains people and encourages people not to do that. There's plenty of resources available for that. So health and fitness is now an important factor because now your employer is going to be looking at, can you pass the PT test? Can you do push-ups? Can you do sit-ups? Well, 1 in 3 people can't. Are you one of those 3 people that's going to go to college, and not be able to do a fitness standard? You get your degree in underwater basket weaving, it's not going to do you any good if you can't get a job. You'll be working at Burger King and Walmart for the rest of your life. So I ask you, what is your name? What is your legacy in it? What are you going to do after high school? Well, I would recommend going to the Air Force. If you're not going to go to the Air Force, pick Army, Marines, whatever. Get in the military. They'll help you pay for everything you need to do. For most employers right now, there's an anti-discrimination law board at lawlink.com that says physical tests are imperative for the hiring process. If you don't pass these tests, it doesn't matter what degree you have, it doesn't matter how much money you make, you still have to do it. So I ask you, put your gowns down, pick up the uniform, put it on, get your education, and make something